Hello and welcome back to Elden Ring. Let's continue getting the rest of the woods here completed. Grabbing this side of Grace, since we just cleared out those two. I don't even remember what they're called, but weird bulbousy head things. Madness creatures. And then we'll grab whatever's on the ledges by here. So I think one of these is actually where the cookbook was. Switch back to my normal weapon. The shield is nice when we really need it against those guys, but this isn't even the shield that'll block damage, right? So we don't need this equipped constantly. Nothing on this side, then let's go check over here. Really nothing over here too? Huh. Well, I guess that is what it is. Unless I'm supposed to jump over there. I didn't check that. Let's look off the edge. Oh, come on. Screw all the jumping. Nope. We can't survive that jump, that's for sure. So let's go on back here. Go on over here. And then check the back wall while we check over there. Or go to check over there. Nothing. And a whole lot of nothing over here, too. I see an item. And there's our cookbook. So that's good. Let's check the upper path over here. And then we'll go check the northmost path on that side. Because I'm pretty sure there is a shadow tree fragment that I'm missing in this area. Along that ridge somewhere. Alley-oop. Give me that. And then we'll go run on over this way. I think I just saw something over here in the distance. Would have been right by this tree, so nothing's here. Never mind. We already checked the upper path. I was about to go do that again, but we jumped down from that side, so no way we haven't checked it. One more orange face to get. Perfection. And that should be all of them that are down in this little section. I think there's more inside of the building that we're gonna get to. But I'm not worried about them yet. Alley-oop. Oh, come on. Now I wanted to show the full attack of this. That is a very good attack. Each one of those does small explosion damage. So it will just constantly flinch everything around you with every hit that you do with that attack. So if you have faith built up, that is a very worth it weapon to have. And that is why we will be building up our faith and our strength starting now. I wanted to get my equipment load up, but it's looking like that's going to take a very long time. Material. Winter lanternfly. We'll take it. Cool. That might be the fragment I was thinking of. So we got that. There might be another one somewhere around here, but I'm not too sure. we'll just double check real quick what's directly north of us. I guess east, northeast-ish. And then we'll check what we can in the center while running back. But after that, we're gonna warp and... Ooh, that's a site of grace. So this is the one that we were at before, when we first came down here, right? Yeah. Not when we absolutely first came down, but shortly after that. But either way, very nice. We'll check what's right on this edge, right up here to my left. And then we will warp back over, instead of checking the center right now. And check the other area that I think the Forager Brood is at. I just have to figure out what way to jump up here. So I'm pretty sure you can jump, or at least stay, on this right side for a very long time. It might lead to an item that you can shoot down, but I don't remember. So let's check, make sure. I know there's an item somewhere in here that you can shoot down, so it would make sense it would be over here, but I could be wrong. Doesn't look like it. So I think I'm gonna do what I said. Just warp on over to where we were going. I'm just trying to think if there's anywhere else over here that I might want to check. I don't think so. I think we'll leave everything in the center. I'm falling. For later. And then, if I forgot anything, I will probably see it when I just take a quick peek, or when I realize that I need to find something and I haven't yet, so I'll look at the wiki again and see what's in this area. But in general, I'm not a giant fan of these woods. It's a cool atmosphere and all, but it's so very open. And for it to be misty, and for you to not even be able to fully see everything that you want to try to get to, it's not very great for this kind of game. But that's just personal preference. Maybe if they put something like this in way earlier, like if this was the feel of the Mistwoods, then I would probably have enjoyed it a lot more. But because it's this late in the game, and in the DLC, at a point where you usually have played for so many hours already, exploring every tiny, minute crack feels a little more tedious than it does feel thoroughly enjoyable here, in this kind of madness-infused, crappy area. It's more painful than fun for me. But that's all personal preference. Some people probably absolutely love that struggle. To each their own. Just not up my wheelhouse. That's why I tried to dedicate some of these areas to memory, but it is definitely at the point where I've only played the DLC twice before right now, so I don't even think I have absolutely every item from the DLC in my main file. And because of that, or I guess I played it 3 times, but because of that, I haven't fully beat all of it into my brain yet. First time's always for fun, second time's to get what you missed the first time. Third time is to try and remember stuff. But the amount that there is in this game and the DLCs, trying to remember it all is just rough. As you can see even right now, I could have sworn the Forager Brood was up on this level somewhere. But I don't see him. Down there leads to a very misty area that we were at before. And there's no items on that ledge, which is the only extra area we would have gotten to before reaching there from this direction. Right after there, you're directly on the floor, so we're not going to do that. Guess we'll check this level. Maybe see if there's an area right around here that it could be at. But oh well, I guess we have to come back for the one that's down here. Once I look that up. It's most likely in the middle section somewhere at that point. And one of these platforms. Alley-oop, grab that. One of these platforms that you can see from this area. Maybe even right over there somewhere. But can't see it from here. So, we'll go back for that. For now, let's cruise on through. Just double check right over here too. Should be able to look down and oversee pretty much everything on this edge from right here. And I don't see nothing. So let's go. This could very well be the final Forager Brood too, which I think for the final ones, you need to collect almost every single one before them, if not all of them, right before it. For the last one, or for one of them. So that could be our issue as well. We've gotten a few, but I'm pretty sure we don't have them all. I think there's either like 7 or 8. And I'm pretty sure we've gotten 3 or 4 of them. I think we've gotten 4. If I really counted out the spots I know we got, then I could go through it real quick, but focus is on other things. Let's go through these. Not protecting anything. Double check there's nothing hanging off a tree or something, and I don't see it. Nothing to shoot down. Time for research. Yeah, I guess that's what you can call what I just did. Always found this little spot pretty interesting too. How they have strange glowing spines protruding from them. Stone-like spines. It's very strange. But still no head. That is true. What a shame. What a shim-sham and shame. Now let's go check this end, and then we'll check that little alcove that I just saw over to the right of this path. Absolutely nothing over here, it looks like. For a second I thought I saw something, but nope. It's just the way the grass leaves melded together. But yeah, let's go check up there. Make sure there's no items on that ledge. I think if there is, it's not something important, but I still want to check. Alley-oop. Alley-oop. I'm surprised there's no grace point over there. Was just thinking that. Don't remember there being one. But that does surprise me. It looks like there is a whole lot of nothing over here, too. Disappointed! Goddamn tree. I was trying to run around it, and apparently I kept getting caught, and then the camera kept freaking out. Yep. And this is that little divot of these guys to fight, that you don't get anything special for fighting them. So we ignored it. And we took the left path instead. Whoa, camera. I guess it's because my character was a little too close to the tree, so the camera like whipped around as if it was trying to focus. With that being a wall, but that was quick. And we won't fight this boss yet. We will do similar to what we've been doing. We're gonna clear out up to the boss.
Come no closer. No closer, I say. The madness wears.
We're gonna clear up to the boss because there's a couple of Shadow Tree fragments in here. Even in the main game, I tend to like to go through entire areas at once. But this DLC is different because you need those shadow tree fragments to do the damage you should be doing and to stop taking insane damage. So we have to go through here. No ifs, ands, or buts. And while I'm pretty sure we could beat the boss at the end, I would rather save most of these bosses for a good run close to the end. Oh. Like, once I'm really going in to fight Mesmer. Actually, I guess we really are ready to fight Mesmer. So we might say screw it. I'll see how I feel by the end of this area. For now, let's actually switch this back to... Oop, not you. I need this back to this. This scales with strength, so it's doing quite significantly better damage than the other one. Even though this also does holy damage as well. Strength scaling is a lot better. Wait, where are my runes? I still have my runes? Boy, that guy hit hard. Now this area isn't that tough. But people probably do have a bit of pain with it. And I feel like we are at the point in the DLC that people are probably around this level that I'm at currently. So we might have more of a chance of both helping and getting help from other people. Especially since I saw that one person that wanted to help us during the boss fight. Diets. Just wanted to check that, but this room isn't worth fighting yet. And a schmackaroni. And a schmackaroni. And booba. That was way too far away. And that one is not even close to smacking in the right direction. Oh. Well, sir. I didn't know you were trying to sneak attack me. Next time I'll, come through at the right angle, I guess. Click that, and that'll move this shelf over from here. It was blocking that path over to here. So now we can walk through this gate. grab that item. I'm not worried about really taking on these puny guys. These ones in here we'll take on because they chuck out those madness pots. But the rest are fine. They don't really drop anything great, so don't see a point in going after them all. Even if you can't see it because the screen was a little too dark, the glowing eyes were there. We knew what we walked into. Now, let's get the items that we can from in here. Double check that we are not supposed to drop down onto anything, and it doesn't look like we are. Oh no, we can. That item over there. Well, before we do that, let's get shortcuts. Because I know there's a shortcut pretty close. Almost jumped too far. So I would rather get this than that. We were hearing that dude over there screaming to himself. So we grab that. Then we run on over here. Well, that was a site of grace, yes. That was not the shortcut I was talking about. Oop. Ah, yes. We have to do this first. Go back this way. I'm not gonna need to go up there. Wanna jump here. Get that one. So there's like 3 on this floor. Bit of a pain. But I go through and clear them out first. 'Cause once you move this platform, more come out. And dealing with the small numbers is a lot nicer than dealing with 7 enemies at once, I think is around what it is. So yeah. Get rid of them now. Hide wall. Get rid of that wall. Open this up, and now we are back at the entrance. So we got our shortcut. Now we can go back up top. Which first we'll go through here and pull the lever, so when we come back we don't have to go through that little doorway again. But this will still get us closer to up top. Back up top, pull this lever. And that moves over that platform. Which released that guy. So now, alley-oop. Let's go back through and grab the item that we needed to jump down to get. And we'll be able to just go back through that door. I did not mean to turn right there. What is this? Oh, that's me. Got confused for a second. It's like, is that somebody else's sign? No. That's mine. I put that there. And boop. We gotta go over here to this corner. There should be somewhere to drop down right here. Another swollen grave. I don't even think we needed to do that, honestly. We could have just jumped up here from there. But still. We got it. Yay. Now, there was one more section we can go over to. Instead of climbing up the ladder, we'll just climb up this slightly shorter ladder. Climbing up the long ladder, I should say. Shaves a couple seconds off, I think. Maybe not, because you're really going up to like around the same height. Oh well, either way. We're over here now. Get that. Yeah. No. Wanted to get that item, but I missed. I bonked it up. Then we'll go from this angle. Not necessary, but I will still 100% take it. Should get enough to be able to level up a couple of times then. Maybe 2. I doubt 3 times, but 2 times probably by the time we get to the boss fight. Oh my gosh. I realized I was off by an inch at the last second. Alley-oop. Alley-oop. Oh. I thought that was alive. Oh well. Well, that was a horrible jump attack. Easy peasy. Now, that led us back to where we were. See, I only did that upper level to get that extra item up top, but you didn't really have to do that. Should have only taken seconds, but I was being an idiot and screwing it up. Now, let's kick this ladder down. Touch this site of grace. Put down my summon sign again. And then touch this. So that while I'm doing this next one, if anyone needs help, they can get me in. But that was only one jump. Now it's gonna be me climbing back up this ladder and sitting at the site of grace. So I doubt I'll be able to help anybody even if they do try and get me in. It'll cancel it out. And/or I'll be doing this part a little too quickly for them to get me. That should be enough. Yes, it is. Let's do strength. I think we can bump both into strength. Maybe I do one strength, one mind for right now. Because I do gotta keep ticking up mind. Oh, we're being summoned. Someone actually needs help. Not him. Let's see if we can do this. Oh, looks like they might want somebody else to help them out too. They don't think I'm strong enough. I hope I can prove them wrong. Oh, I did not. The frickin' madness buildup on that was insane. I'm so sorry to that person. I'll put down my sign again. Because that madness was ridiculous. Now let's see, Andromeda. Can we redeem ourselves here? I don't know if Andromeda's at the right level for this stuff. Let's see how much damage we do on our own there, because that definitely felt like we were way under leveled. Just in case we're not. And it is what I think. Let's see.
Depths.
Just look at that. That was so much more damage just there. I was doing like 3 times more damage.
Enough. I have endured more than enough. I ask you forgive me, dearest Nanaya.
We have met the old avatar for the frenzied flame. Nanaya. Fed her body to chaos? Guess not necessarily she, but I always just gave me the feel of being a girl's name. That sucks. But yeah, definitely has to deal with the other person at this point. I'll put my sign down again, but we'll pick this up next time and see if we can get summoned back into this person's game, help them out. They don't have enough Shadow Tree fragments or something. But I'll put down my sign now and give you guys a little outro. If you like this kind of content, like, comment, and subscribe. Comment down below anything you might want me to do in this game, or if you want me to play a different game. And we shall see. And otherwise, I will see all of y'all in the next video. Bye-bye.